Hey everyone, what's up? Redneck Gamer here, and welcome to the possibly last episode of Farming Simulator 17 on the channel. And today I thought we would send off Farming Simulator 17 the proper way, or at least in an appropriate manner. Starting off by going through and looking at all the maps we've played on. So obviously we started on Goldcrest Valley. Obviously this is not Goldcrest Valley, this is an edit. We'll get to that in just a sec. We started off on Goldcrest Valley for about a month. At that time I wasn't doing much YouTube, so there wasn't much videos on Goldcrest Valley alone. But shortly after, like I said, about a month, I found an American edit with all the animals on one farm, which is exactly what I was looking for at the time. Because there wasn't much American maps being made right off the bat. Obviously there's a bunch of Goldcrest Valley edits and stuff like that, but there wasn't anything quite like I was looking for, and I still wanted to keep that Goldcrest Valley feel. So I found this map. I believe it was on Small American Farming on Facebook, called Windot Farm and Cattle Company, but just Windot Farm, the Goldcrest Valley edit Americanized, and from there I did some edits to it. I did remove the grain silos because a short time later there was the placeable grain silos, American style, so I was planning on putting those there, and I think I actually did. But obviously I don't have that save game. That was on my old computer, and I think I even deleted it there, sadly. I lowered this, that's why that is floating in the air. And this was really my first time using the Giants editor for 17, and I think I did pretty good. I mean, I really do. But yeah, that was the silos. There was American silos right back here tying into the leg bin right here, and it all looked really good. I just wanted to put some placeables down to go along with the story. We played on this for quite a while. We even did our first annual Christmas Sam special on this map, and this was the first map that actually had the Purple Beast, well, Purple Beast Jr., which, if you guys have been following me since 15, from Sim 15, the Purple Beast is a Peterbilt 389 with a sleeper, and it is purple, obviously. And it's just kind of been one of my favorite trucks to use in the game. I don't know why. I'm primarily a Mack fan. I like the Mack trucks the most, I would say. Peterbilt is a close second. But the Peterbilt 389 with the sleeper, I don't know why with the sleeper, but that's just been kind of my favorite. And it's kind of iconic on the channel for Farm Sim, now at least. But we had the Purple Beast Jr., which was a Peterbilt 387, older one. It did have a sleeper on it. But yeah, and all these videos you can go back on the channel and watch if you guys really want. I mean, they're shitty, but you can do that. But we played on this for quite a while. I think I even added this up here, this barn, I think. When this first came out, but yeah, I added a whole lot to this. I added the silage bunks up here. I added this, which is the bale storage. I was going to add a, built into the hill silo here, but that didn't work out, so that's why that's there. We did a lot on this map, and it was a lot of fun. It was just a lot of fun playing, a lot of fun learning the editor and learning the things to do with the editor. And yeah, from here, this was season 1. I believe season 2. Well, let's go over and check season 2's map real quick. And welcome to the season 2 map, which later became the Green Farming series map, which, my god, that's probably the most iconic thing I've done in Farming Simulator 17 is the Green Farming series. That's actually the current save we are on, is the Green Farming save. And but it actually started. I mean, season 2 was very short, but season 2 was on the Farmtown USA map, also found on Small American Farming page, Farming Simulator on Facebook. And this was just such a great map. It really felt like a northeastern map, which I really liked. And I mean, I just had so much fun on this. And right around the time I started season 3, I started the grain farming series. I'm actually looking over at my other monitor right now where I have a bunch of my videos pulled up. It was shortly after I started season 3, which we'll get to in a second, that we started the green farming series. The green farming series, like I said, was here on the Farmtown USA map. And also, like I say, it was the most, or probably is the most iconic series that I do here on the channel. And it will continue on into FS19 for sure. Because I love that series. But season 2 took place right here. We had a good bit of fun. I still wasn't doing YouTube as much at the time, so it went by pretty fast. Only a couple episodes of it before we moved on to season 3. But let's talk about the green farming. So I started feeling like I wanted to get back into YouTube a whole lot more. And I wanted to make this new series. This new series where we focused completely on green farming. Orchards, growing quote-unquote healthy crops. But it was very focused on the orchards, the greenhouses, the production of Farming Simulator, where you can produce sugar. You can produce freaking beer, whiskey, moonshine, coffee. We even did on this map. That's what this is right here. What else did we do? We did a whole lot of things. Bread. We did bread on this map. Hay for the horses. This is the first series where I actually added so much storyline to the series, which is green farming. And I've edited this map so much, and I actually released this edit to you guys, and you guys absolutely enjoyed it, which I'm really, I mean, that's just amazing that you guys enjoyed it. Here's the coffee area right here where we produce the coffee and the donuts. I forgot about the donuts. But to give you some of the lore, we were making hay, and one of our main buyers of hay was a horse farm that had just moved here. And they were right here, and they had decided to buy a piece of land, but the piece of land was pretty abandoned. If we go on down here, and where we're going is actually something I've added completely. This was never here. This was just an outskirt of the map that you couldn't even get to, really. But they decided to buy this property, which, like I said, I added every little bit of this, from the trees to the ground textures, I think even to the grass. And we had so much fun here. Providing good quality hay for their horses. Obviously, this is their horse barn over here. Even with a mansion way back here with some hay fields back here. Windy gravel road to go up to the mansion. And that added so much for me. I've never really added that much story and that much lore to a farming simulator Let's Play, let alone any Let's Play I've ever done on the channel. I've always added a little bit of storyline to the Farming Simulator series, but never this much. Never this much to where I added a falling down bridge next to it, pretty much falling down bridge. This was just full of story. We even worked for the volunteer fire station. We worked for the township right here, plowing snow in the winter. Let's see if we're going to find the volunteer fire building. Yeah, right here, which is also something I added. Don't know if I have any trucks in there. Nah, no trucks. But yeah, we worked for volunteered for the fire department. Even did some it did some really fun stuff on this in the green farming series. But I also want to note that the reason I haven't been playing Farming Simulator 17 much recently, despite my efforts, I just have not been feeling it. I've been too excited for 19, and I take responsibility for that, obviously. I let myself get way too excited to the point where I don't even want to play Farming Simulator 17 really much anymore. So I apologize for that. It's totally my fault. But you know, it is what it is. But we will do some stuff for sure, I think. Here's the orchard area for the green farming series, and this is the last thing we'll show before we move on to the season 3 map, which we will do right now. And here we are on the season 3 map. This is a different save from what I had in season 3, but this is the same map, obviously, that we did season 3 on. And this is Upper Mississippi River Valley, the most awaited map in Farming Simulator 17, and probably even in Farming Simulator history. Excuse me. Sorry about that. This was the most realistic map to come out for Farming Simulator 17, and being in development for I think a little over a year, maybe a year and a half, or maybe even 2 years by the end. But this is Upper Mississippi River Valley map. Still one of my favorite maps of all time, and obviously I still play it in my spare time when I'm not recording or having other things going on. But this is where we did a lot of stuff. Actually, we did the dairy for a little bit, but we mainly focused on, once again, the Christmas ham, the second Christmas ham special we've done on the channel, pretty much back to back. Right back to back. And this is where it all took place. This was our farm that we pretty much ran it out of. Season 3, once again, wasn't that much of a season because it's right around the time where I started realizing my old computer was a piece of shit and could barely run this map with just a few tractors on it. So what ended up happening was I started not wanting to make videos because I got fed up with my computer, because all the maps for Farming Simulator 17 were starting to lag on my old computer because it was pretty much shit in the bed. So I ended up just stopping making videos for a while till I got my new computer in, and unfortunately we never came back to season 3 on the Upper Mississippi River Valley. We never even came back to Upper Mississippi River Valley until I started streaming, and we only did a few streams on here doing custom harvest work. But this was real fun. I think I did too much work on this map off camera, definitely compared to what I did on camera. We didn't do much on camera. Like I said, I was really losing the motivation for play or making videos because of my computer. You know, it's just one of those things. You don't want to play if your videos are going to be laggy, or you don't want to record rather when your videos are going to be laggy and jittery and not look the best. And that was starting to be the case at that time. So, and I strive to have good quality content for you guys, and jittery gameplay, laggy gameplay on low graphics. Yeah, I was running medium graphics because I couldn't do low graphics. I just couldn't do it, and I wasn't gonna enjoy making the video. I would be complaining about my computer the whole video, and that's no fun. That's no fun to watch. So, luckily I had some money from the summer job I had at the time to buy a new computer and custom build my own computer. Well, it's custom built, but I had a company build it for me because I don't trust myself building a computer. Which, But, and computer is still running good today, a year later. And it feels good. It's running just like it's brand new. And I love it. But this is the Season 3 map. let's move on to the Season 4 map real quick. So I don't have the Season 4 map up and running because I don't have it in the mods and I don't feel like going and downloading it just for this one video. So I apologize, but the Season 4 map was Clover Creek by CWJ 108 FS17, converted by, or later, Clover Creek by CWJ. He released his conversion of it, his straight conversion of his Clover Creek map, which we later went to Clover Creek FS17 conversion by Steenkamp Modding, I believe, and we played on there for a little bit because I felt like I wanted to do that a little more than the straight conversion from CWJ 108. Fantastic map, both of them. For what I was doing though, the conversion by Steenkamp Modding was just a little more suited for what I was doing. And yes, fantastic map. We also later that became the Sister Farm series that we did for a little while, which I actually brought back from all the way back in FS13, and I think a little bit in 15, but not as much. And that was a lot of fun. But Season 5, we moved to Oregon. One of the first American maps to come out for FS17. Took forever for me to get to, but here is Oregon Springs by NLD Farms, or NLD Modding. Can't remember exactly. I know it's NLD something, but fantastic map. We had a lot of fun on this for Season 5. We actually ran a New Holland Combine for the first time ever, and you guys seem to like that. Change up from the Case or the John Deere that I always go to. But yeah, this was a lot of fun on this map. This map is really well done. I really enjoyed it. And that's pretty much all I have to say. It was just a lot of fun. You guys seem to enjoy it, and honestly, I don't know if it's coincidence, but as soon as I started playing on it, a bunch of other people started playing on it too, on this map. So, not to say I'm a trend starter, but you know, I'm kidding. Of course, it could just be a coincidence. You guys know me. I'm not an ego stroker, so I don't do that. Like I said, could just be a big coincidence that everybody wanted to play Oregon Springs around the time I started playing on it. But it is what it is. And from here we move on to the Season 6, which is our current season, which is a whole whopping one video. But let's go ahead and move over to there, where we are going to be doing a big harvest, FS19 style, in 17, because I don't have any other ideas. So I'll see you guys over there. And here we are on the Season 6 map, Willow River Farm. The Goldcrest Valley, done by Darren Castle, or Castle. No, it's name. I'm not sure how to say the last name. I apologize if you're watching this video, Darren. But fantastic job on the map if you are watching. And this is where we pretty much went to basics. We started with old equipment, and we were gonna build up. I had a lot of plans for this season, but unfortunately, shortly after I started, I just got burnt out on. Not burnt out, but I just lost the desire to play FS17 because I got too excited for FS19, and I'm still really excited for it. But I decided we have a little bit of wheat, well, a good bit of wheat, to take off real quick, and I got to thinking, why not just finish this off real quick with equipment that is going to be in FS19. Not the exact models or versions, obviously, but close enough that we can get in FS17. So I'm going to go to the store, which is over here, and we'll get set up, and I'll be right back. Here is the lineup for what we are going to be harvesting with today. pretty basic, but it is equipment that is going to be in FS19 for sure. We got the John Deere S790 with the 645 FD head. We got a Wilson trailer. We've just got a basic in-game truck. We got the Kinsey 1051 grain cart, and we got a 6R. Obviously, this will not be the exact model. They're going to have a European model, I'm sure. Actually, I know by what I've seen of it so far. This is a little more American, but we'll deal with it. But yeah, Kinsey's going to be in the game. I was really excited when I saw that. That's absolutely amazing. To have Kinsey in the game, as well as John Deere. John Deere is another big, exciting thing for 19. But let's stop talking and let's just get to harvesting real quick. I will get this all set up. I'm not playing with a wheel because my wheel is, the gas pedal is broken again. So I got to make a part or buy another part for it because, yeah. But let's go. I'll go ahead and get all this set up, and I will see you guys. And off we go. We are harvesting in FS17, FS19 style. Really excited for FS19. I really can't wait. I've already got so many ideas for it. Let's hire the worker real quick so I can focus on talking, because I wasn't using GPS. I already got so many ideas for it as to what I'm going to do. I've already got so much ideas for, you know, how I'm going to move the green farming series over. I think the green farming series will stay in 17 for just a little bit until some mods start coming through for 19. And I find one that I find enough to where I feel comfortable moving the green farming over to 19. Excuse me. But some brands that I'm really excited for in 19, obviously John Deere, of course. The thing that pretty much shocked everybody when news first broke about it. Obviously excited for that. I think it's going to be really good. Kinsey, obviously, there's two green cards from Kinsey. One is the 1051, if I'm not mistaken. Can't remember exactly right now. But Kinsey is in the game. Wilson, obviously, Wilson trailers are in the game, which really is amazing. I was not expecting that one at all. Kinsey, Wilson, and the next one I'm about to say, I was not expecting at all. But the other one is Unverfirth. Still don't know if I'm saying that right. But we've got an American Sea Tender by Unverfirth, if I'm even saying that right. I really don't think I am. Correct me if I'm not in the comments below. But that's another brand that completely blew me away, and I'm really excited for. Really excited to see that in the game. I'm excited for the horses. I'm excited for the whole new building aspect to the game, where you can actually build your own farm. You gotta buy your cow pens, your horse pens. Horses, extremely excited for horses. You can haul your own milk to the milk plant, which is really just amazing. It's just, there's so much stuff I'm excited for. Overall, I'm just really excited for 19. It looks good. I've seen the gameplay already on the streams and from the certain YouTubers that are able to play it now. Mainly Dagger, and that's pretty much the only person I'm watching for it. And it just looks so amazing. And I can already see all the mods coming out for it, like an American placeable cow pen. I can see that being a thing already. I don't know how long it'll be until we see that, but I'm sure we'll see it. Yeah, we'll see it. Coon, there's a lot of American coon stuff in 19, like I think it's the side slinging manure spreader. We got the Coon wheel rake, which looks really good. We got the Hardy sprayers, amazing models on those from what I've seen. The weed system in the game looks phenomenal, and I can't wait to play that for myself and experience it for myself. The Krone mower, the Krone Big M mower, can't wait for that. That's gonna be awesome. It hasn't been in the game, in the base game, since FS13, and I'm just really excited to see it in the game again. It is a smaller version than it was in 13, I believe, but it still looks amazing, and I can't wait to try it out. The Coon Windrower, is that what they're called? Merger, that's the word. The Coon Merger, I believe, is in the game. I think I saw that. I can't remember exactly. I'm pretty sure I did. I think pretty much the whole Coon DLC is in the base game for 19. Let's see. Ropa. Ropa's going to be in the game. The Ropa DLC is in the game. Big Buds are not in the game at launch, but I think I remember them saying that they are going to become a free mod, obviously on the mod hub. Really excited for that. Manitou. There's a Manitou forklift, which has never been done before in any FS for as far as I know. It's an actual forklift, not a telehandler or a wheel loader or skid steer. Oh, skid steers. There is a New Holland skid steer, which I'm really excited for. An American New Holland skid steer. It actually looks really good in the game, and you guys know how I feel about New Holland. It all looks amazing, and I cannot wait to play it for myself. I can't say that enough. But with those final thoughts, I think this is going to end the first or the last episode of Farming Simulator 17, with the exception of maybe the Green Farming series. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. FS 17 has been great, and I can't wait to see what 19 brings. Obviously, my map that I started working on for 17 will be done in FS 19. A southeastern southeastern PA map that'll be out by me in FS 19. And with that, I think I will say goodbye. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed. And until next time, I'm the See you on the next video.